Hi everyone, I am Danielle Carbott, the Urban Engagement Officer at Essex Wildlife Trust, and I'm super excited to be talking about conservation today for International Women's Day this year. Working in the conservation sector for me personally was driven by a want to safeguard and protect our wildlife and actually give back to our wonderful planet. We live in a time of such decline and loss of nature, and I believe everybody has a role to play in achieving a vision of a wilder world. I've always lived in Essex, and although I have experienced nature across the UK, it was actually my local green spaces that pushed me towards a career in conservation. Places like Belton Hill Nature Reserve, where I am now, and Lee Marshes, which is just across the way, played a large role in my love of nature. For example, I've got my favourite oak tree just 5 minutes from my flat that way, and Lee Marshes was actually the first place that I spotted an egret, although I didn't actually know that's what it was at the time. I think that nature on our doorstep is sometimes the most inspiring, simply because it's there all the time. It's part of our everyday lives. And the idea that it could be lost to development, mismanaged, or polluted by litter really redirected what I wanted to achieve in life. I want to protect these wild spaces in urban areas and make sure that their quality is high and actually that they're becoming connected. And in my role now, I have the real privilege of helping others in their urban local communities do what they want, make the changes they want for wildlife through community organising techniques. For example, my favourite experience so far has been initiating a project focusing on a large road verge which could be turned into a potential grassland habitat. Removing pesticides and changing the mowing regimes will hopefully allow wildflowers to flourish. And hopefully this action will not only provide for our declining invertebrates, but will bring a slice of joy for the surrounding neighbourhoods. They might see a wildflower that they haven't spotted before, or hear the buzzing of different types of bumblebees. You never know, nature really is truly inspiring. But I'd say my one key piece of advice for any woman that wants to get into the conservation sector is passion. I had a bit of a wiggly career path to get here, and I didn't really realise I wanted to be in conservation until I was 26, which is technically a little bit old. But what I did is I used my passion, I used my creativity, and I used my want to learn to get me where I am today. I dived in to volunteering, I self-taught, and I got involved in community organising and engagement to really up-level my skills. And so I didn't really follow the traditional pathway to conservation, and my role is very different to that of an ecologist or a ranger, but I hope the work I do here at Essex Wildlife Trust really makes a difference to our wildlife. Anyone can be part of the conservation sector, the movement to bring back our wildlife. So if that's what you want to do, go for it.